Let's now bring in John Matthews. He is a former Dallas police officer and also the author of Mass Shootings, 6 Steps to Survival, joining us here live in Dallas in front of the police headquarters. John, so thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
When you think about last night, when you think about how these many officers came together and handled this situation, you've been in the similar spots. What do you think?
The word professionalism comes to mind. They were out there protecting the public, guarding the citizens, and then all of a sudden they became the targets. And you saw officers ducking for cover, but you also saw officers grabbing citizens, moving them along, trying to protect them. So they kept doing their job under gunfire as they saw fellow officers being hit, being injured, and being killed right in front of them. And so professionalism is the word that comes to my mind first.
And also talk to us about how this police department interacts with the protesters. Before this terrible incident we saw the other day, they've worked together, it seems.
That's right. And we have a great community outreach program here. We're constantly trying to build bridges with the community, reach out to hear their concerns, learn their issues, tell them how it's like behind the badge, and to work together to make the public safe. And if you looked at the video before the shooting, officers were posing with some of the demonstrators and taking pictures and doing social media. I mean, working together.
And I always like to point that out because we get into these situations where it seems so binary. And let's talk about the fact that no, not exactly, because there has been a lot of interaction.
Well, and can I tell you what I saw today?
Please do.
Right here behind us at this makeshift memorial, we had people of all color, creeds, races, with officers of all colors, creeds, and races coming together at this makeshift memorial. And today at City Hall, they were laying side by side on gurneys donating blood. That's the community that comes together.
5 police officers killed in the line of duty. I was a police reporter at one point in my career, and I remember, getting to know law enforcement and many of their families, and these are families with children, wives and husbands, and they learned that news that their loved one would not come home. What's it like from an officer's perspective to lose one of your own?
I mean, it's horribly tragic, and our thoughts, our prayers go out to the ones we've lost, the ones that have been injured, the families of everybody, our police department family, and we've got to come together. We've got to pull together and take care of each other. As you said, it's an absolutely horrific event that moms and dads aren't coming home, and children aren't going to have their parent anymore, and that's about as bad as it gets. And from day one, when you're in the academy, your thought is, I want to make it home tonight. I want to make it home tonight.
Yeah.
And when you get married, when you have children, you say, I want to make it home tonight for them. And unfortunately, some didn't make it home last night.
John Matthews, thank you for your time.
Thank you, sir.
And, we have this memorial to remember those officers for their service. Thank you. Michael Williams.